My name is Kongo and welcome back to a day in the life of a private chef. I was working on a meal prep, and one thing about meal preps, they can be so tedious and can take up so much of your time. So this is a hack of how you can plan yourself while doing a meal prep. So the first thing that I usually do is come up with a menu, and then through this menu I just separate all these meals, like the proteins, the carbohydrates and the vegetables are all separate. Then the other thing that I end up doing is start up with the mise en place. So mise en place is basically the pre-preparation of all the ingredients that you're going to be using. So for example, for all my meats, I usually start up by cutting up all the meats, the beef, the chicken. Then after that, I'm done. Like I just put them on the side. Then the second thing that I go on to doing is like prep my spices. So maybe I'll prep my ginger and garlic, blending them up. Then all the other vegetables that I'm going to need to use, like maybe the carrots, the courgettes, like I'm just gonna chop them up and then put them on the side. Then any meats that need marinating, I do them prior so that they can sit on the side and also like just absorb all that flavors, and then I can just put them in the oven if I need to, or start prepping them. So I usually love starting by doing all my proteins. So start off with all your proteins. Then when you're done with all your proteins, you can move on to some of the carbohydrates that you have. So usually like for these mise en place, I started off with all my beef. Like I had so many beef, so I had like a beef stew. I also had like a stir fry beef. I also had an oven grilled chicken. I had honey glazed chicken in this menu as well. I also had chicken kienyeji. I also had gizzards and liver. So I started off with all of this and went into my carbohydrates, which I only had pasta and chapati. So of course for the pastas, they would have been very quick to prepare. So of course made the pastas, then afterwards went on to prep my chapati dough, which after that I just put it on the side. And when I put it on the side, I started working on the vegetables, like kuzikatakata, kutoanisha masukuma and all of that, kukatakata, all of those things. Then after you're done prepping all your vegetables, you can now go ahead and now start making your chapati, then finish up with your vegetables. I hope this procedure is going to help you on your next meal prep, because it's going to save on your time and also a lot of your energy. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the other one. Bye.